All right, so we are live, but the moon. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. There it is. There's clouds though. Like just. Oh. All right, we have an hour until impact. So the clouds are intermittent. That was a pretty cool view. This is exciting. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's right on the terminator. Now that's not where the impact is going to be. I'm just getting everything dialed in. So let's see here. I have my phone hooked up to my equatorial mount here, so I'm slowly making adjustments based on the position of the moon. All right, yeah, this is my first time using OBS, um, really, and doing a live stream. It's my first live stream, so that's pretty exciting. Don't really know what I'm doing though. This took about 4 hours to set up my scope and everything, so it's a learning experience. 0 viewers, that's awesome. I love it. That's okay. I don't really post much on my channel anymore. Um, Mostly because I'm just doing work for High Point. Okay, there's an end in sight. I think I see a gap in the clouds. Oh, I hope we can see this booster. That's gonna be so sick. Let's see. Seems like the moon's staying like when it flashes across the screen, it's like in place. Um, it's like in the right position. So yeah, this screen right here is sharp gap. That's where I'm going to be recording now. Like about 10, maybe 5 minutes before the impact at 2:30. Um, I'm probably going to start just recording recording the data because I want to capture it. Um, if I can capture it, who knows? I think the it's on the edge of the moon on the Einstein crater, so that's where we're going to be pointing once it gets closer. But right now, it should be peeking out here. I can see it through the clouds. Right now, I like when it's pointed. The camera's pointed towards the terminator, where the shadow meets the light side. You get a lot of good contrast. It'll poke out here in a second, I think. Oh, there it is. Um, I wonder what the latency is on this. Like if I get a chat, because I've never done live before, so if I get a chat, how long does it take to come through? We'll find out. This is exciting. Now the hard part's just gonna come crunch time, make sure my frame rate is good. So right now I'm only shooting at 6 frames per second, and that's because they're clouds. If I reduce my exposure time, I'm getting only upwards of 20, but I am using the 585 MC Pro, which at full resolution. Wait, is that the 533? Oh, I have the wrong camera on. This is the camera that I should be using. Oh my god. Alright, well, you know what? It's I was wondering why the resolution was funky. Um Alright, there's gonna be a temporary disconnect in the camera. I'm gonna go change that. Give me 1 sec. Alright, there we go. Alright, temporary hookup. We're good. Let me reconnect my camera here. I hope you guys can hear me. Is my audio coming through? Maybe? Yeah, it should be. Let's see. Cameras. 585 MC. There we go. I think. Let's see. Okay. Just cranking the gain up so I know if we're pointed in the right direction here. We have clouds right now. We still have some clouds. Oh, there it is. It's peeking out. It teases you. It just teases you. Oh, fuck. I don't see anything. I don't see any. Oh, the clouds are getting worse. It's just like, it's clear, then it's not, then it's clear, and then it's not, then it's clear, and then it's not. All right, there we go. Look at that. Yeah. Let's adjust the histogram here. Pre-processing. Again, just kind of getting ready here for when these clouds do pass. It's been a long time since I've used SharpCap. I'm trying to reduce the saturation. Let's see. Let's, uh, nah, that's brighter, but it's not what we want. Ooh. That is bright. I also need to make sure I'm in focus. Like I think it's in focus. It's pretty close. Like it looks like it's in focus. Like it could be adjusted a tad, I think. Oh well, we'll do that when it comes down to it. Vladimir McDougal's. Okay. Okay. That's definitely Dylan. That's definitely you, Dylan. Did you get anything? Are you setting up tonight, dude? Man, I can't remember for the life of me how to change these settings, white balance settings. Okay, let's see. Red. No, that's not it. Wait, can I drop these? No. Let's see. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm adjusting the noise. I can find a. I just want a neutral color. Broadcast here. Hang on. I don't know. You know what? Let's see. Oh well. Nice. Are you doing are you just recording with your APO, or are you doing are you gonna do like a live stream? It probably takes you like 5 minutes to set up a live stream. All right, I gotta get these settings configured. This is driving me. Oh, here it comes. It's starting to peek out, I think. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's bright. Sorry, y'all. Here, let's take it down some. Oh man, look at that. Ooh, look at those craters. That's so crisp. Damn, that is beautiful. All right, let's go. There's still clouds coming, but like, if that's what we're working with, dude, if we could see the plume, game over. So yeah, SpaceX is gonna the Falcon 9 is supposed to hit at 2:35. I forgot you had the C-11. I can tell that my mount is slowly drifting out of. Damn. I have I have 50 minutes for these clouds to clear. Hmm. My neighbor's light turned on. All right, let's see here. I need to reposition the mount. Let's see. Let's connect to the mount. All right. I'm using the Sky Atlas. This is the ZWO's app here. Oh, just connect already. I'm trying to get my phone to connect to my mount so I can control it because I know it's slowly going to drift. So like I know it's going to drift. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm connected. So when I see the moon, oh, it's clearing up. I keep saying that. I keep saying it's clearing up. It is though. It's getting less. It's getting more patchy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see what direction this moves it. All right, there we go. Look at that. See, I'm moving it from my phone. That's so sweet, dude. All right, um I'm gonna bring down the brightness here because that is bright. Oh man. Yes. Look at that. Oh. Damn. It's now that it's like wavy, the atmosphere. That's that's the atmosphere, getting in the way. It kind of looks like it's underwater. It's not the firmament or the waters above or the waters below. It's air turbulence. Focus looks pretty good. I want to see if I can actually. You know what? I'm not gonna focus right now. Yes, I am. Let's see. All right. And oh, touching the scope moves it so much. You know what? I don't think I don't think I want to mess with it. Just I'm not gonna mess with it. That's a beautiful view. Oh man. Oh, there it is. Look. All right. So I think we are going to see impact. Oh yes. We are going to see impact in the Einstein crater. Let's see. It should be. All right. So we have that bright impact crater. We're looking for. Let's see here. All right. Clouds. Oh man. I have to figure out where the Einstein crater is. I think there's that bright spot right here. Man, I just don't remember. Actually, you know what? It's flipped. It's upside down and it's backwards. Okay, because I'm using a reflector. So we see the crater with all the ejecta right here. I think the Einstein crater is bottom left, and that's where we're going to see the Falcon impact. I think like right there, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to do a quick Google search and just make sure that's where it is. The goal is to, like, if it impacts, it's going to impact right on the horizon of the moon. So hopefully we can see like the ejecta, like, or the, like, come up. Oh my God, that's so sick. Here, let's. Oh shit. Uh oh. Just look at. all the detail. This is the entire lunar surface. This is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Again, this is with a Celestron 14-inch Edge HD. Yeah, thanks for the quality. Yeah, I'm very very impressed with this right now. And oh, I hope we can capture this. And so we get the Falcon 9 should impact at 2:35. So in about 45 minutes we might get impact. I have to make sure that I'm pointing to the right spot because that would just, oh my God, that would be awful. Let's look. So this where the dark side meets the light side of the moon, that is called, oh, the Terminator. And you can see just how beautiful all those the craters are, the mountains. There are clouds coming through. They're intermittent. I don't. It's looking promising, but oh, we got full clouds right now. All right, I'm gonna see. Um, all right, Falcon 9 impact location. Right near the Einstein crater. That's what I thought. Einstein crater. Now, I'm just making sure I know where this thing is landing. Because if we miss this, man, that would suck. All right. Come on, Google, give me some pictures. Like, let's go. All right. Man, see, that's like, okay, so there's Kepler. Nah, I can't see it. Oh, okay, hang on. I think it's peeking back out. It's definitely over here on the edge, the western edge. It's just bright. Sorry, y'all. It's over here on the horizon. Man, that atmosphere is turbulent. Just looks like it's just underwater. That is wild. Typically, this is considered bad seeing conditions. We want it to be still, and with the movement of the clouds, you can see like it is not still out there. All right, where are you? I'm looking at Einstein crater. Let's see. I'm still looking. Well, I looked in Stellarium. Like I don't know if it's a plugin. I could check. Oh man, that looks beautiful right now. This is a live view of the moon with a Celestron 14-inch. Sorry, this is the live view of the moon with the Celestron 14-inch Edge HD. All right, Let's see. I'm in Stellarium right now. I'm seeing if I can find skies. I don't know if it's under solar system objects. Oh, maybe. Okay, hang on. Mm, excuse me. Einstein crater. Einstein crater. Damn. All right, we're gonna try and find this. Scan. Man, you know what? I honestly, I couldn't tell you where it is. I want to say I'm really close. I know it's on this edge. I just have to find a better map here. All right, here we go. Sorry, it's so bright. Let's reduce. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to find it right now. No, you know what? Okay, so we have this bright crater right here, right directly at 3 o'clock. Let's see what's that one called. We're going to use that one as a reference here. So 201 impact in 35 minutes. Impact in about 35 minutes. I have 35 minutes to find this crater. Okay, let's see. Nope, it's not giving me anything. Let's try this. Let's try a moon. Looking for a detailed moon map here. The NASA's LROC Quick Map. All right, let's see. Hmm. Oh, wait. Is that it? All right. I think I found it on a NASA map here. Okay, there's this dark Mario right here. Okay, it's below that. Okay, we have the bright ejecta crater. Oh, guys, I think I found it. I found it. or it should be right here. Impact should be right there. I'm 95% sure. Yep, according to this map here, that is exactly where it is. Okay. It looks like it's clearing up. Looks like it's clearing up. All right. This is exciting. Now we just have to wait. If my neighbors are looking out, they're probably like, what is that guy doing? I have like a telescope, a camera, lights, a table, some coffee. Looks like we have a helicopter coming overhead. Um, yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you where. Hang on, give me 1 sec. Let me add a screen here. Oh, okay. Perfect timing. So here's the live image of the moon right here. Man, it is so turbulent. That is just crazy. It's just getting worse and worse. It's right here on the edge. That's what we're looking for. That's where the impact should be. Like right down here around the 4 or 5 o'clock position. Okay, here we go. Nope. I can see the clouds. I can see them. They're moving. It's so close. But all that's clear. It's just, we'll see. I don't know. I keep thinking it's clear, but okay. The moon's about to pop out right now. All right. So it's going to be, yeah, right about this 3 o'clock position here. That's what I'm hoping for, at least, according to the map that I was looking at. So there's this crater right here. It's about right here, if I'm not mistaken. Directly across. I think that's Kepler. Let's see. Let me look at my map. It's not gonna. Oh yeah, that. Okay. I think that's it. Sorry, I'm trying to like triangulate. I'm looking at this. Here, let's see if I can add it to the screen real fast. You guys can see what I'm looking at. All right. Display capture. Let's call this NASA map. All right. So yeah, that looks. Here we go. Right here, where that little dot is. That is exactly on this map where the Einstein crater is. And so, given that, I see these two dark mar right here, these two lava fields, and then because my scope is it's mirror, so it's flipped, this shows the crater to be above that. In my view, it's going to be below that. And so halfway between this small dark lava field and this bright crater, or this bright crater right here, lies right between this dark lava patch and the crater itself. So I'm kind of using this crater as the halfway point. So if we go back to the main screen here, let me close this out. Remove this. All right, let's see. So we have this dark lava patch right here, Then we have that bright crater, and it should be right there. That's the Einstein crater. It's right there. It has to be. So that's what we're going to capture. It's right there. It's right there. We have the position. We are in position. Houston, we have no problems. All right, this is exciting. We have T minus 27 minutes. And I'm going to have to wake my boys up here. They want to see it. All right. So, let's see here. Share. All right. Oh, come on. Oh, all right. Damn clouds. Okay. Oh, well. You know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. Now I have to figure out where I'm going to save um, my capture data. Let's do a sequence. I don't want to do a sequence of captures. Okay, let's see. Deep sky. Nope. Quick capture. Where's my source? I want to save it to a new output folder. I'm very happy with how well it's tracking. I haven't had to move it. It's staying right there. Again, impact should be right in this spot. Now I do want to adjust focus a little bit. Um, but I think it's just it could be as sharp as possible, but the atmosphere is just so turbulent. I don't think there's any way that I could really achieve anything better than this. So I'm tempted to just kind of leave it be. It looks pretty good, but you know, when it comes to this kind of stuff, I feel like I'm a perfectionist. So all right, T minus 22 minutes. See, I'm gonna delete these. All right, empty recycling bin. Yes. Let's check my storage. I'm okay. 471 gigs free. Okay, we're good. I think 30 in 1 minute. We had 10 minutes. That's 300 gigs. Oh, that'll be fine. Oh no, where did my sharp cap window go? Nope. That's not it. Let's add another one. Sorry, y'all. Sharp cap 2. It is not letting me capture sharp cap anymore. I wonder why. Oh. Because I had a window open? I had the folder open. Alright. Alright. I wish I could change the title of my YouTube video now to Impact at 2:35 a.m. I don't think I can do that. Let's see. No, I can't do that. Oh, edit title and description. There we go. 2:35 EST. There we go, yeah. All right. Still a solid view of the moon. Again, if you're just watching, tuning in, whatever. I don't even know how many people are tuning in, but if you are, the lunar impact of the Falcon 9 booster is going to occur down here around the Einstein crater. I hope you guys can see my cursor. Um, we have, I know the position because there's these two lava fields, and then there's this bright crater, which I'm unfamiliar with the name. I think this one over here is Kepler. I don't know the name of this one, but I know this bright crater lies halfway in between this smaller lava field and the actual site of impact, which is right here. So let's see here. I'm going to have to name. Let's see, just updating Falcon X booster. SpaceX booster. SpaceX. When's impact? 2:35 p.m. 2:35 a.m. T minus 20 minutes. I get that. Oh my God, that's funny. I got that the other day. Patrick, Dr. McDreamy. No, he's a surgeon. You know, I only work telescopes. Man, the moon looks nice. I'll show you guys some of the craters here. Because this view is kind of boring. Simply because there's no contrast, there's no shadows. So let's go take a look. Oh, come on. My mount disconnected. Hang on. Sorry, y'all. We'll get there. So my mount, the equatorial mount that my tripod's on, it sits, or the mount that my telescope's on, it sits um, on an equatorial mount essentially, and it's giving me a Wi-Fi signal, connect to the Wi-Fi signal, and I can move it from my phone. So here, I'm going to do that and move it to the terminator of the moon, where the light side meets the dark side, and hopefully show you guys some awesome craters here before the impact begins. If we see the impact again, 2:39. That's in 2:35. That's in 15 minutes, dude. Time is flying by. Dude, that Falcon booster is like, it's like there. It's like there. That's crazy. All right. Well, we got clouds. Oh, come on. They've been intermittent all night. They just need to clear up by the time it impacts. That's all it needs. It just needs to clear up then, just one time for 10 minutes. That's all we need. All right, it's just a waiting game. So the moon should pop out any second. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes. Good truce. Good truce. Good truce. Good truce. Here we go. Yep. All right. So let's move it to the craters. I'm just gonna move it directly opposite. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is some good crateration right there. Fun fact, you see these little mountains that sit in the middle of the crater. Once the crater impacts it, it completely liquefies, bounce back. So a crater impacts, turns to molten rock, basalt immediately, and then it's like a wave, like a drop when you drop a pebble in a water, it pops right back up. That's what's happening, and it solidifies, and you get that mountain right in the center of the crater. Super cool. I don't want to lose my spot. I know where it is. I just don't want to lose my spot. All right, so I'm shooting at 50 frames per second, which is money. It looks like the scene conditions are a little bit better. The atmosphere, see, it's still a little wavy, but not too. It's not too bad. That's something I think that we can deal with. The clouds, on the other hand, we can't deal with. That is a no-no. All right, let's reduce gain a little bit. You know what? I'm trying to adjust these settings, so there we go. I want to make it look there, as natural as possible. Just like a gray tone, you know. The moon's not red or blue. It's not made of cheese. All right. T minus 12 minutes until impact. Ah, there goes the. See. All right, I have to configure my stacking set or my camera settings here because once it starts, I'm gonna start taking photos like 50 frames per second, and what's the monitor? Oh shoot. Uh-oh. Nope. Let's go back. Let's go back. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Tools, live stacking. We don't need that. We don't need polar line. Plates off. Capture. Open capture folder. Okay. Maybe. Oh, it's right there. We good. We good. We good. We good. We good. Maybe. Bruh, these clouds, these are something else. We're just waiting on the clouds to pass. We have 10 minutes till impact. Um, I gotta go wake up my boys. They're gonna want to see. Um, I'll be right back. All right, hang on. You know what? Let me see. All right. Are you ready? We have 8 minutes until impact. All right, I am back. I'm going to adjust the exposure here. We do not want to miss it, so I'm going to move back over to the location in which impact might occur. Let's see, it's down here. Okay. So we have this bright crater right here. Impact. It looks like this is the Einstein crater right here. You knew that? You know where that is? How do you know that? You know that's the Einstein crater? Right. Nice. So that's the place. We got a little scientist over here confirming our location. All right. I gotta start recording soon. But all right. Um, okay, so right now I have a 14-inch Celestron Edge HD and a planetary camera pointed directly at the moon. The impact site is going to be about right here on the Einstein crater. Clouds have been intermittent. I know I should start recording here shortly. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go.
Can you see the rocket boost?
No, I don't think we'll be able to see the rocket booster at all.
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and just start capture. I don't want to miss it. You know what? Hang on. Stop capture. I'm gonna select my region of interest here, which is right here. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. I'm worried about taking up all the data on my card. All right, impact should happen right here. Now we might not see the flash, but the plume is what we're looking for. The plume of dust coming from the collision from the Falcon 9 rocket. We have, it says 1 minute, but could take 10. It said it could the plume could go up 50 kilometers.
In 1 minute?
No, in total in about 10 minutes. All right. Okay, so again, let's see. All right, for all of you guys joining right now, it looks like we have about 40 people, which is pretty cool. Didn't expect that much, to be honest. It's been a long time since I did any streaming. Um, this area right here is that's it. That's the Einstein crater, and that's where we should see impact. Again, I don't know if we're gonna see the actual impact. Because this is the bright side of the moon. It's so bright, so we're likely not going to see any kind of like explosion, but we could see a dust plume, and that's what we're kind of looking for here. We have T minus 3 minutes until impact. According to SpaceX, they said about 3 minutes. So who knows? I have no idea what we're going to see. I just don't know, but I'm excited nonetheless. Yes, this is live. This is live right now. It is 2:32 in the morning on Wednesday morning, August 5th. This is live and happening right now. That is Gol Hermabasso. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. I know I did. But yes, we're live right now.
Ghost Tamahasa?
I know, it's okay. All right, impact right here, somewhere around here, the Einstein crater. I'm just gonna make sure. I still want to make sure like we're on that is the location. Falcon 9 impact on the moon. Let's see. Let's do a time. Okay. at approximately 2:35 a.m. You know what? They're always so accurate. So like that's what I think that's what we're looking for. I've shot about 6,000 frames so far and nothing.
Of course, I'm sleepy.
I'm gonna delete those. All right, let's start a new quick capture. Okay, what do you know what crater that is?
Einstein.
No, that's not the Einstein crater, sweetie.
Uh,
Is that the Kepler? That's Kepler, I think.
are you quick straight?
Huh? I already hit it.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. See, it says down here capturing 1,000 frames. I'm shooting 46 frames per second. We have 1 minute until impact. The impact is going to happen right here. Again, this is on a 14-inch Celestron Edge HD Schmidt Cassegrain telescope. If it's going to capture, if any telescope is going to capture it, it's going to be something like this. It's massive. It's it's a big one.
You got for the whole square. You got for the
No,
whole.
no, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Don't miss it yet.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the clouds are they were brutal, but now they are completely gone and just in time. You said your clouds are blocking your view. Are you pointed to the same exact spot that I am currently? Because I'm hoping this is it. It has to be. I know that this dark right up here in the very top 12 o'clock, that dark area, that lava field in reference to this is about halfway. So like anywhere on this edge right here is where we're waiting for an impact.
Oh. Where did I see it?
I don't know. I'm going to make a slight adjustment upwards. So again,
Is that it?
right about here where I don't
Are
see
you?
anything yet. It's okay, it's 2:36, so it could have impacted a minute ago. I don't see anything yet. Huh? No, I'm looking at that. I didn't right there at the top. I didn't see that. I don't think that's it.
That barely looks like it.
Nice, Tennessee. We're here in Ohio. All right. I impact was 2 minutes ago. Apparently,
Check,
I don't.
check around the moon.
Huh? I yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to check around the moon in
And
case
miss it.
in case I miss it.
Good
I'm
point.
almost positive this is the exact location.
That's what it looked like on your phone.
Hmm. Yeah. I can go up and down just to see. You know what? I don't want to miss it.
Yeah, I think.
I don't see any plume yet. You know what? Maybe I have an idea. If I increase the brightness, I wonder if we'll see something. Nope. Looks like my frame rate is dropping.
No, no, it's not.
Yeah, it's at 15. Let's see here. I have an idea. Still no sign of impact.
Is it gonna move?
I don't know. I don't see it yet. So impact should be still on this edge right down here.
I was always thinking
Let's
if
move
it
it a little
missed
bit.
the moon.
Huh?
Because Earth is over here. It might go like this. Look.
So somewhere along this edge, again, is where we're looking. 2:39. Impact should have happened 4 minutes ago. Maybe you know I that would be terrible if I'm in the wrong spot.
No. Is
I'm
this?
sad. You know what? At least we get to look at the moon though, and the moon is always spectacular to look at.
But no, you're in the right place. Is it upside down and
Yes.
yeah? On the that video that shows the particle,
Uh huh.
it was right there.
Yeah.
So I don't think you
Yeah. I don't see anything. Again, as far as reference goes, it's it's about right here from this crater, this bright crater. I'm not sure what the name of it is. See? Look, Charlie, I'll show you. Here's the map. It's right there, Einstein crater. So here's
that's
the
the
here's
moon.
huh?
That's
That's where it should hit right there.
okay.
So
I
like
see. I see.
yeah, nothing yet. It's been 5 minutes since impact. I'm surprised we haven't. You know what? I'm not surprised we haven't seen anything.
Why? Why?
Hmm. Yeah, back up, Charlie, baby. Nobody saw it. Yeah, it was a long shot. It was still fun though. Oh, looks like it's kind of freezing up here. I'm gonna I'm gonna stop capture.
Are you trying to see like if it missed the moon? What if it hit like another
I'm gonna
satellite?
start my new capture. What, Charlie?
What if it hit a new satellite? Another satellite.
I, the larger streams. You know what? I saw a couple, but I guarantee there was some awesome conversations going on there. You know, if it hits, it's probably rang like a bell. That's what I was hoping for. Like you could hear it, like it go, ding, because it's hollow. Yeah, we'll wait for the orbiter, but that's okay. Those photos are gonna be awesome. I was hoping we could see the plume though. If it's they said they were gonna eject it. Oh yeah, good night. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. Um, they said the ejecta could go up 50 kilometers. That
Yeah.
would have been really cool to see.
But keep filming.
I'm filming. I'm filming. I'm filming. I'm filming. My frame rate is is really low now. It dropped to there we go, 45 frames per second. I was kind of thinking we were gonna see it. I was kind of thinking we were. I had a feeling that we would see it.
Are we?
Hmm?
Are we?
No, I don't think so. It's been 10 minutes.
Check. Just
I'll turn up the gain.
yeah. Just look up around the moon.
Hang on, it's gonna get real bright. Hang on, let's see. I don't see anything. Let's do a longer exposure. Oh, oh God. Even on the edge, I don't see anything.
Check if like we missed it, Jay.
No, I don't think we missed it. I think it happened.
No, it did. It wouldn't have happened.
I think it's just too small. I think it was too small for us to see, and it's on the bright side of the moon. There's a lot of factors at play here.
Factories?
Oh, it was delayed for 10 minutes. Yeah, I just tried a higher exposure. It's a good call. I d didn't work out, but
10
I don't
minute
know why.
delay is what you're saying?
I don't know. I'm who knows if it's a 10-minute delay or not. I don't know. I don't know why they'd be off by 10 minutes. I'm gonna stop the capture here. I'm gonna delete these. Just keeping room on my hard drive. So,
Make sure it's not there.
all right. So again, this is the location right here where we should see some impact. I have word that there is a 10-minute delay, but I feel like that is a huge amount of time for an improper prediction as far as the moon. Like that would be extremely inaccurate. Okay. All right. So I'm on the right spot then. Or is that Shannon Schultz? So I guess that's good. I have a 14 a four we have a 14-inch telescope here. I don't know if there's any other larger live streams happening right now, but I was sure if we were going to see it, it would be with a 14-inch SCT. It's at almost 3,000 millimeter focal length, but that's a shame. Well, thank you guys for joining. It's it's been fun. Setting this up was absolutely wild. Trying to get everything. I've never done OBS. I've never done a live stream before, so this is really exciting. But I think I think Saturn is actually right over there. So if this doesn't work,
Then we can look at
we
Saturn.
might look at Saturn. If you guys want to look at Saturn, that could be pretty cool.
Yeah. Except, see if it's like a delay.
But the thing about finding Saturn is I don't think it's going to go right to it. It's going to be kind of difficult to find. I don't have a finder scope. I'm just controlling my scope from my computer. So going to Saturn, it would be close, but it would have to be right on the money because the field of view is so small. Zoom, I can't. Yeah, I can't zoom in more.
Yeah.
It's only a digital zoom. The depending on the you can't really zoom in more. You're right here. You can't really zoom in more. It's more of a focal length, um, and the more focal length you have, the more zoomed in you are. But also, the more zoomed in you are, the more that the seeing conditions and the atmospheric turbulence affects the quality of your views. So you can't just zoom in more. The more you zoom in, it slowly degrades the quality of the view. So I'm trying to find like a good. I think with this camera and this focal length, I found a good mid ground between not too much magnification, but not too little magnification. Come over here, Charlie. Come over here. There. Here. Scoot over here. Still no impact. I still see no sign of lunar impact. It should be on this side right here. It's been 13 minutes
Okay.
and no
Is there
sign.
like a delay?
Nobody's seeing it. There's um, there's multiple streams going on, lots of people viewing this, and nobody is seeing it yet. So impact was high from Iceland. Nice. Well, thank you for viewing. So far, no luck. We were hoping that on the outer edge, I think that was just a bat that flew through. On the outer edge of the moon right here, we were supposed to see, or we were hoping to see some sort of plume from the Falcon booster hitting. We haven't seen anything yet, and impact was about 15 minutes ago. But we still get some awesome views of the moon. I'm gonna stop capture real fast. I will go right back to this spot, but I wanted to show you guys some of the craters on the Terminator. I think I don't think we're gonna see the impact, so I want to show you guys some of these craters around the moon. Just a quick tour of the moon.
I've seen that crater before.
hmm So you can slowly pan, like look at the mountains and the peaks and the shadows. Absolutely, this is absolutely beautiful. Let me increase the exposure so you guys can see a little bit better. There we go. And then we're just gonna go right up the Terminator, and that's where the dark side meets the light side of the moon. And that's the snowman right there coming up. That's the snowman. That's like one of my
Is that where the
favorite
frost is?
spots.
Is that where the
hmm
frost?
I'm not sure where that is. Let's see. And you can just pan over the lunar surface. There's so many craters up here.
Look at the three snow.
hmm Look at that. Absolutely. Now this is not where the impact was supposed to happen. I just thought because we can't see anything and just take you guys on a quick view of the moon just because it's being able to see it at this magnification is just so awesome. Oh, the audio is very quiet. I'm sorry. This is my first time streaming. Let me see if I can. I'll have to figure that out some other time. Maverick Crater. Is that one right there in the middle with the two other craters there? I'm unfamiliar with that with where that location is. Yeah, the polar crater, the depths, just amazing. All right, looks like we have 220. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. Unfortunately, we didn't see anything as far as the impact goes. I'm gonna head back down that way. Let's see. Adjust my speed. I'm using this app right here, and these arrows adjust the position of the moon. So this is live. This is a real footage of the moon. The moon is real, as is the footage that I'm shooting currently. I can even shine a flashlight down my telescope, and it would brighten the image.
That's cool.
All right, so here is about where that impact is. Let's reduce the brightness for you guys.
Let's see.
There we go.
A little bit lower.
We're going a little bit lower. That would have been terrible if we came back and like we missed it, and if it was still if we saw it. Oh well, didn't see anything. It's been 20 minutes since impact. I don't think we're gonna see anything tonight, but I'll stay on the moon for a little while because it's a beautiful night. It's clear, it's crisp, it's not humid anymore. The scene conditions are great. So my scope is a 14-inch Celestron Edge HD, or it's not mine. This is the one that I'm currently using, and I have a 585 planetary camera on there. No, Marley, you did not miss anything. Unfortunately, we are right where the impact site was going to be. impact was about 25 minutes ago. We still haven't seen anything. I've even increased the gain, the exposure time here, hopefully to see like a dust plume. Nothing. But by this time, if it did hit at 2:35 like it was scheduled to, it had probably dissipated, and it's probably the event is probably over. We're gonna have to see footage from one of the lunar orbiters if they have anything, maybe an impact site or something like that. Nobody's seeing it anywhere. That's what I'm seeing. But I thought, again, this is a Celestron Edge, a 14-inch telescope, and if you could see it, we'd be able to see it with this one. But alas, we cannot.
Holy cow, how big is this thing?
Must have been a dud. Stayed up all night for this. So did I set up for this, man. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. I've had a great time. I'm having a good time. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate the time um, that you guys have stayed and watched. It's much appreciated. We have 3,000 views. I didn't expect that at all. I thought maybe we'd get 100 because this is the first time I've ever done a live stream. So this is pretty cool.
How many?
I don't know if any news stations captured it or anything. I'm just not sure. From what I'm hearing, nobody has captured it so far. Thanks, Daxtron, for joining in. I appreciate it. Yep, looks like nobody's seen anything, but you know what? That's okay. It's a good shot of the moon, like I said. Go north and left. If I go north and left, is that opposite of what you're saying? So should I go south and right? So north and left. Let's see. We'll just go around the follow the outside of the moon here. Again, I'm using this app that I've connected through Wi-Fi, so I can press these arrows and it moves. Oh man, look at that. The scene conditions just got so much better. That's so stable. Typically here, the scene conditions are terrible. Well, Hypno Lizard, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I put a lot of effort trying to get this, 4K live stream. So, thank you. I appreciate it. But again, this area that we're viewing now is not the impact site. The impact site was down, well, actually in the northwestern hemisphere, but I think this is the southern pole. So it's just riddled with craters, and it's just fun to look at. Fun fact: if you look at the craters, I'm gonna go down a little bit right here. If you look at the craters, you'll see you'll see like little mountains right in the middle. Let me find a good example. Here we go. Down here. Okay, let's increase exposure time. Okay, so you can see these mountains in the middle. When the meteor impacts the surface of the moon, it's such a there's so much force there. It liquefies immediately, and there's bounce back, kind of like a drop of water. And when it hits, it melts and it pops back up and solidifies, so you get a mountain right in the center of the crater. And you can see one in most of the large craters on the surface of the moon. Yeah, it looks like the impact. It probably already happened. and we just didn't see it because it was too small, too bright on that side. Um, but yes, if you want to check tomorrow, I'm sure maybe an orbiter caught it, the lunar orbiter, but so far it seems as if nobody with amateur-sized telescopes were able to see anything. I don't know if it hit. I'm not sure. I'm assuming it did. If they predicted it at 2:35, like it wouldn't have been a thing. Looks like we have a lot of people looking for impact, so I'm assuming it hit. So it's down here. This is kind of where the impact site was. Sorry, again, I'm using my app here to move the scope. It's connected to Wi-Fi through my app, and I'm really surprised. Like I'm super happy and stoked that it's actually like the quality is this good. Oh, look, there's some clouds right there. You can see some clouds going by. That's cool. It missed. It went right by it. It just missed. 1 minute till impact. At 3:01. It just keeps changing. Everyone and the the impact was predicted to happen at 2:35 in the afternoon, 2:35 a.m. Eastern time. So 25 minutes ago. And I guarantee you, SpaceX did not. Um, they weren't 25 minutes off as far as that prediction goes, because that would be that would be a terrible prediction. I'm sure they're right. I'm sure it impacted at 3:25. We just can't see it. Thank you, Joe. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you came. Um, the support has been great. Again, this is my first live feed. I'm glad that you enjoy the view of the moon, space, astronomy. It's freaking awesome. So, yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is really exciting. Oh, there's a video. Somebody captured it on Twitter. That would be wild. Somebody was saying 307 in another live chat. Yeah, you know what? I don't think people are just making up this. It's when it was announced at 3:25, and it hasn't been changed since then. So I'm just gonna say 3:25 is when the live stream was supposed to occur. Or I'm sorry, not the live stream, the impact. But again, impact was supposed to happen at the Einstein crater, which is right down here. Here, I'll move it up a little bit. Oh, sorry, wrong way. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's going away from me. Here we go. So impact right here around this little bright spot. Um, we haven't seen anything. And we have a 14-inch telescope. We're using a Celestron Edge 14-inch telescope. And I was thinking if there's any size telescope that we'd be able to use to see it, it would be this one. But alas, we haven't seen anything yet. Just in case, thank you, dude. All the support. I didn't expect 5,000 people to come in and view. I really appreciate it. This is really cool. Yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. Thanks for the subscribe. Yep, AI says impact was 20 minutes ago. Yeah, it's about right. It was about 27 minutes ago at 2:35. Um, we're not seeing anything. So, but just because it's not cloudy, I want to show you guys the other parts of the moon down here that we haven't seen yet, because I don't think we're gonna see the impact. And these are some of my favorite parts of the moon right here. You have these lava fields that are flat and they're dark, and then you have like the mountains. Oh, the contrast is just amazing. And here, let's amp up the brightness. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. See, you can see the shadow that looks like a pyramid, but it's not. It's a pyramid on the moon. No, you can see the shadows casted. Oh, like this one over here. Look at the shadow from the sun. That's amazing that you can see that on the moon, 253,000 miles away, and you can see that shadow right there. And the shadows in the craters, it looks like a crescent moon right there. Oh, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. This is just an amazing part of the moon. If we can now the Terminator again is where the light side meets the dark side of the moon is that line, and that is where you're gonna see all the contrast, all the craters. Like we can just here, let me get rid of this. Sorry, I'm switching fields of view here. Look for the flag. I wish we could see the flag. We'd have to have I think we would have to have a telescope a, a kilometer wide. Like the mirror would have to be a kilometer wide to resolve the flag on the moon. So yeah, impact already hit. It already happened about 25, 30 minutes ago. All right, let's see. Looks like I might have to restart my camera, everybody. Let's see here. Close camera. That's okay. We'll have it back up and running. It didn't like that I selected to change the ROI or the region of interest. Camera failed to close down on request. Please restart SharpCap. Okay. All right. We'll have it back up and running. One sec. We just got to get SharpCap. Here we go. We will have the moon right back up. All right. There we go. SharpCap is coming right. Window capture. SharpCap 3. And boom. There we go. Sorry about that, you guys. All right. There's the moon. There we go. There it's back. It already hit. Yes, it already hit, unfortunately. Did we see a ship fly by? We didn't see any ship fly by. We saw nothing light up. We saw no dust plume. We saw absolutely nothing. But we're just looking at the craters right now, just scrolling up and down across the lunar surface with the Celestron Edge HD. It's a 14-inch Schmidt-Cassegrain telescope. It is a large telescope. That's why you can see such fine detail in some of these craters. You know what? I can see if Saturn's up, um, and we can just turn this into a night tour if possible. Let's see where Saturn is. Let's see. Saturn. Yep, okay. I can see Saturn right there. So yeah, these craters, I think this is called the snowman, I believe. I'm not sure the exact the name, just the nomenclature, is the snowman because it looks like a snowman. We can zoom up, we can scroll up again. I am using a an app right now, the ZWO app. It's connected through Wi-Fi through my telescope, and I'm just clicking the arrows to go up, to go right, and to go left. I don't want to move it too fast, otherwise it gets real shaky. All right. I don't think it's at 242. I want to go see Saturn. If you guys want to see Saturn, I can try and find it, but it might take a while. Yeah, I think we're getting false information. He said it was at 2:42, which was it's still 20 minutes ago. Like I don't know what he's talking about. Has it happened yet? All right. You know what? We can try Saturn. It's about to be cloudy anyway, so if we can't find Saturn, I guess we could consider this the end of the stream. But you know what? We have nothing but time. I guess so, but like the clouds are coming. All right. Let's see what I can do. It might hmm, it might take some time. I don't have a finder scope or anything attached to this, so I'm gonna be like moving it around and doing some guesswork here. So all right, all right. Let's see if we can see Saturn. I don't want to disappoint you guys. That would be all right. Moving to Saturn, maybe. All right. Now this might take a while to find. Oh, there's some stars right there. Okay. Um, bear with me. Let's go. Let's go do this. Let's look for Saturn. Well, yes. So it's supposed to go to Saturn. It's pointing to Saturn. I don't have it plate. I have it plate solved, but I don't have a finder scope right now. As I was only set this up to look at the moon, not to be as precise as it needs to be for Saturn. But we'll see what we can do. All right. So there's our telescope right there. We're just gonna look for Saturn again. This is gonna be could be pretty difficult. Nope, that's just a star. Oh, looks like we have clouds, y'all. The clouds fully came in. Clouds came in. We do not have access to the moon. Actually, let's see. The moon's still kind of out. Let's give that a shot again. There we go. There's the moon. There you are. It's a nice view, but it's cloudy. You can see the clouds are starting to come in. We did not see anything. We didn't see any impacts whatsoever, and that really sucks. But that's okay because I had a great time. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Moon better think twice before messing with us. Classic clouds. Thanks guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. West Side Los Angeles, what's going on, fam? Zombies on the Moon Part 5. We got full clouds. There's not a there's not a clear patch of sky. We did not see anything. We were on the moon. We got recordings of it. We got the SER files, which are the raw files from my camera. I captured about 40 to 45,000 pictures during the session, and I don't think we saw anything. I can stack the data and see what we got, but unfortunately, I don't think we were able to see the impact. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was really cool to see. Almost 10,000 views. That is awesome. I expected maybe 200 to be honest with you. So that's really cool. I really appreciate your guys' support. I had a great time tonight. If you guys have any questions about the moon or anything or telescopes, just let me know. I'll be on for the next 5 or 10 minutes answering questions if you guys would like. Here, let's turn this up a little bit. It's kind of bright. Here we go. Oh, there's the moon peeking out a little bit. Let's go back to the. There you go. That's the best part right there. Whew, nothing like some good lunar action. It's still pretty cloudy. It's probably going to remain that way for the rest of the night. But again, we did not see anything. We used a 14-inch telescope and we did not see anything. Yes, supreme deity. It happened, but we didn't see it. It made impact. Supposed to make impact at 2:35 in the morning. I had my scope pointed right at it. We didn't see anything. Apparently, there's been a lot of live streams also who haven't seen anything either. There's a video on Twitter of the impact. Let me look that up right now. No, I have not seen anything yet. Do you know who was recording it? The astronomer who was recording it? There we go. Sorry, the clouds keep coming in, so I have to adjust the exposure settings because once the clouds move away, then it gets real bright again. But it's nice to just have the moon and see it. Do you find imaging with a 14-inch better than with a smaller telescope? It's such a huge telescope. Um, I've used it a handful of times on smaller galaxies, and it's fantastic. The light gathering power is insane. You need amount to be able to handle it, of course. But given that I have used this for deep sky astrophotography a few times, my like a 10-inch Newtonian is my favorite. They're small, they're not small, but they're easier to handle. You don't need a huge mount. Focal length is 1,000 times or 1,000 millimeters. Um, I think a 10-inch Newtonian is like the sweet spot. I'd even go 12-inch, but that's getting pretty large. So 10-inch Newtonian, 8-inch Newtonian is a sweet spot as far as like light gathering capabilities of a 10-inch mirror, the resolving power of a 10-inch mirror, and pairing those with all the astronomy cameras on the market or DSLRs. That's a that's a fantastic deep space astrophotography imaging rig right there. That's my favorite 10-inch Newtonian. Yeah, it totally could be fake being on Twitter. It could be fake being anywhere, but this live stream is not fake. I well, I wish I could show you. Look, if I move my light in front of the moon, watch this. I don't know why I'm sitting here trying to prove to you guys that this is a real view. It's just, are you making a fool? I know you believe me. There's people who don't, though. There's people who don't believe that the moon is real. And that's okay, as long as they don't talk to me. 10, 9, 8, 7. How much was my telescope? This is a telescope that I'm using currently from where I work, and I do not own this telescope. I own the use the camera. The camera is mine. I do not own the telescope. It is a 14-inch Schmidt-Cassegrain telescope. I was going to use one of the ones I do own is a 10-inch Newtonian telescope, but for this event, we want magnification, we want focal length, and we want size, and this is the biggest one that I had. 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh yeah, we must have just missed it then. Like he was probably looking at the moon. Damn, damn, Dave, back at it again with the countdown. A 9.25 edge, beautiful optics. It's difficult to work with. Prefer my Ross. The big Newtonians are expensive, but maybe big Newtonians are not as expensive as a 9.25 edge. I think a 10-inch Newtonian or an 8-inch Newtonian is around 800 to $1,200, and I think if I believe that Celestron Edge is 2,200. I can't remember. Um, but yeah, the Rosses are great. I've used one, but I prefer using a monochrome camera, and you can't really pop a filter wheel onto the front of a Rasa. Um, Yolanda Mercado, you did not miss the impact. We tried to view it. We didn't see anything. We were in the right spot. We were looking at the right crater, but unfortunately there was nothing to see. It's too small, too far away. There's a multitude of factors that probably prevented us from seeing it. No, this is in my backyard. I don't work as an observatory. Um, if you guys like space, the YouTube channel that I do run a YouTube channel for we High Point Scientific. We do lots of astrophotography and astronomy related content there. Um, it has hit G Coco. It was scheduled to hit about an hour ago, 50 minutes ago. We just haven't seen it yet. It has hit. It hit about an hour ago. Apparently, it's just not visible. It's just too small. I'll show you guys where the impact was supposed to be. Here, let me reconnect my. Oh, we should be connected. I'll show you guys where the impact was supposed to be. Maybe. My mount's not connected. That's just goes in and out. Connected, not connected, not connected, connected, not connected. Like, make up your mind. Make up your mind. The naked eye is not powerful enough to see it. If it was, that would mean that there was a huge explosion on the moon, and that would be very bad if the naked eye could see it. It's still pretty cloudy. Like, that's why it's shifting. Like, the views are shaky, wobbly, and more or less blurry. You can see the clouds just pushing through there. Beautiful view of the lunar surface, though, right there. We're all having a good old time. We're polluting space, else. I'm not polluting space. I'm just trying to watch it. So yeah, if you guys are still watching, um, I don't really post much, but like live streams like this, I might do more, like tours of the night sky, like live tours of Jupiter, Saturn. Um, those are going to be coming out in the next month or so. Saturn's up right now. It's just I have to wait till 3 or 2 in the morning to see it. So in a couple of months, they're going to be prime viewing. So shameful plug here, but if you want to subscribe, like I'll make sure that I try and post more live views like this of the moon, and we can just talk space because I'm having a great time. High Point Scientific is an amazing website. I got my telescope there. Nice, awesome. I'm glad you found. We weren't planning to do a live stream, so I thought I'd just set up real fast and see what I could get. My girlfriend, my wife is. I'm just in my backyard, so no, so the speed of light, as far as that goes, the sun is 8 light minutes away, but the moon is about 1.2 light seconds away. So it only takes about 2.5 seconds for the impacts for us to see it. So that does not play a huge factor in why we weren't able to see it tonight. I think it's just too small, not bright enough, and right now it's behind the clouds. So Carlos Garcia. I've been imaging for 12 years, doing astronomy, astrophotography. I've never in my life seen a UFO, and I live outside under the night sky, and I've never once seen anything that is not explainable. Colorado Springs, man, I miss Colorado. I lived in Pine a while ago, and it was dark there. I loved doing astronomy out in Colorado, and like the Denver Astronomical Society was fantastic. They had a great dark sky site. Um, yeah, I miss Colorado. So yeah, I will try and do more live streams once I get. This took a lot to set up. This is my first actual live stream, so now that I know how to do it, I'm gonna simplify it because there's a lot of stuff out here that I do not need. I didn't see a quick blue flash. Oh, these bugs, these mosquitoes, man. I did not see a quick blue flash. Somebody saw it from New Zealand. I'm excited to see footage. If somebody caught it, that would be awesome. I got about 45,000 pictures during this process. So hopefully, hopefully I might be able to see something. Oh, where'd my sharp cap window go? Here. Sorry, I guess hmm, sharp cap must have disappeared. Tourist trap. Yep. The cryptic narwhal. No, you did not miss anything. We did not see anything. But I'm trying to get the moon back on for you guys. I don't know why it dropped. Oh, 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 oh. Let's see here. Window capture. Sharp cap 5. Ah. I think you should absolutely go back to gazing with a telescope. Sorry, I'm trying to get the view in back in for you guys. I don't know what happened. It kind of it disappeared, it looked like. The view is right there. Oh, is it I can see the moon on my screen. I'm just not seeing it. Sorry guys. Let's see if we can get this back up. Let's see, window capture. Oh, there's a spider right there. Let's see, window capture. Okay. There we go. Sorry you guys. I don't know what was going on. Oh my god. There. I'm new to OBS, so all right, here's the moon. All right, let's move to the top of the moon. Let's see what we can see there. Let's reconnect. You know what? It's just so damn cloudy. Yeah, Rob Fossil, we looked for the crater. We didn't see anything whatsoever. And it's sucks because I thought we were gonna see it. We didn't see the crater, we didn't see the plume, we didn't see anything. Now those clouds are coming in fast now. It's fun. It's still fun to watch the clouds pass in front of the moon. Yeah, so impact was 1 hour ago, 1 hour and well, 57 minutes ago. Impact was 57 minutes ago. I don't think we didn't see anything. I'm not sure anyone captured anything. So right now we're just gazing at the lunar surface. This is my favorite part of the moon. It's just riddled with beautiful craters. Yeah, it was gonna be a small impact. Like it's I'm the hype. The hype was it was overhyped, I suppose. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised it wasn't either. Maybe NASA didn't do a or SpaceX didn't do a live stream because they knew that it was, very unlikely that we would see anything. What has become of the Falcon 9? It is probably now embedded within the surface of the moon. There was no visible boom, nothing. There's a spider. Oh, right there. Oh, you see it? His name's Luna. Wow, 20,000 views. That's fantastic. That is crazy. I did not expect that at all. Yeah, it was an empty upper, so no fuel. So hitting it is just, you know, that would have definitely, um, you know what? I still bet we wouldn't have seen it. It would have been on the bright side of the moon, so we probably wouldn't have seen it. So considering it was going like 6,000 kilometers or miles per hour, um, I guess they assumed it would create a plumage upwards, but we just didn't see it. We were on that part of the moon for 25 minutes and we didn't see a damn thing. Yeah, the rocket had to have been just absolutely. That would have been cool to see if you were on like the orbiter or something like that. That would have been really cool. Hi from Oklahoma. Hello from Ohio. Yes, it is over. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, I know I said earlier this is like my first live stream, but I'm having a great time showing you guys the moon. I think it would be fun to set up and see Saturn. Um, Sometimes I like to just go around and photograph galaxies and nebula. Um, so I might do some more live streams. So if you guys enjoy this, shameful plug here again, subscribe. I don't really post too much on my YouTube channel, um, but I might do live streams more because they're quick, easy, and this has been super enjoyable. So if you like astronomy, I think that's what we should do. Speaking of explosion, wouldn't it have been awesome if we saw like if we see Betelgeuse go supernova? I don't think it'll happen in our lifetime, but besides a solar eclipse, I think Betelgeuse going supernova would be a top tier space experience. So, what the fluff? I do have another YouTube channel for work. I do this professionally. I just don't post anything to my personal channel. I talk astronomy all the time, every day, every week. I'm always out here at night, either making a video or talking about astrophotography. Um, so I've had some practice, just not in live streams. So I don't mind being on camera. But I'm enjoying this a lot. So thank you for that. Star nearest us, supernova. What, the sun? The sun? The sun's not going to go supernova. It's too small to go supernova, but it will turn into a planetary nebula in about 4.5 billion years. It'll cough out its outer shells slowly as it loses the battle. And, oh, where did the live stream go? The live stream keeps disappearing. The moon is out right now. Let me see if we can get this back on. Sorry, I was just chit chatting and totally didn't realize that the screen went out. Let's see if we can get the moon back on for you guys for a little bit. I should have it up any second. I don't know why it keeps going away. Again, this is my first time doing a live stream using OBS, so I understand it now a little bit, but I want to see maybe because let's see. All right, let's add sharp gap. Okay, there we go. Live footage of the moon. All right, so let's move to a different spot here. I know I keep saying that. Um, I'm gonna connect to my mount. My mount emits a Wi-Fi signal, and I connect to it via my phone, and I can move it around, and it's really cool. I'll show you guys here in a sec. Nope, this channel did not catch it. We have a 14-inch Schmidt Cassegrain, so I thought we would, but we did not catch it. But that's okay. I got to talk to you guys, and I got to look at the moon and enjoy some conversation about space, and that's really all that matters. This has been a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, here we go. So here's the app that I'm using, and you see these little arrows here? You just press the arrow. Oh shoot, that was fast. It's not supposed to be that fast. Here, let's take this down to 4. All right, let's see here. We have the arrows, and if you do it slowly enough, you can you can just move across the surface of the moon. And look at that. Spectacular. Again, I'm just pressing these arrows and it's moving the mount through the Wi-Fi signal. It's a little bright for you guys. Let me drop it down just a tad. You can see the clouds coming through. Oh, it dropped out again. Why does it keep doing that? That's so frustrating. I don't know why it's doing that. I thought post-processing might show something. I did get a lot of images, so I'm going to stack them together. Let's see. Let me see if we can get the let's see if we can get the moon back in here. Why is it? Yeah, technology. Just ridiculous. All right, let's go. I see you. All right, window capture. I'm using sharp cap to capture the moon, but it keeps disappearing from the frame. There we go. Boom, there you are. All right. Maybe I keep hitting delete. Am I hitting? Okay, maybe I'm hitting delete. I don't think I am. Um, all right, so here's a live view of the moon with a 14-inch Schmidt cast. Bro, what is happening? That's so dumb. I've got to be. It's. I know it's user error. I know it's got to be user error. I've never used OBS and YouTube Live before, so. Oh wait, it's right there. Okay, I'm just not gonna touch it. I don't have any before and after photos of the impact. Oh, like I can try. I can look. Like after I stack it, go click back and forth. It might be there. So the impact crater. Let's or impact crater. I'm sorry. The Einstein crater was where it was supposed to impact, and that is. We'll get there eventually. And we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, went out. Damn clouds. Dan doing things. I did not catch it. I did not catch it. Even with a 14-inch Schmidt cast grain, I didn't catch it. Here, let's So impact was right down here. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, but it was at the 4 o'clock position on the very edge of the moon, right about here. And we didn't see anything. Thank you, Murray, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Shit, yeah, that's what I said. You can't catch what never happened. Well, it happened at 2:35 a.m. Eastern Time. Yep, Shamal, we didn't see it here. What is that? How do you pronounce Shaman Wendy? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that name. Shaman Wendy? Shaman Wendy, maybe? I'm sorry. Um, well, greetings from Ohio. Yes, it did already happen. The impact did already happen, but we didn't see it. We weren't able to see it, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, yeah. I don't know. I've already seen like 35 different reasons why it didn't impact or at what time. It hasn't impacted yet. It's going to impact. It might impact tomorrow. Orbits changed. No, they can accurately impact a rocket from here to the moon. It's only 250,000 miles away. That is not far. They've landed things much, much, much millions of miles away. So that's not anything. I don't think they predicted that wrong. I think it hit, and we just didn't see it because one, it's on the bright side of the moon where the sun is, so the impact would have to be extremely bright to be able to see that, and the plume of dust or the basalt. I think it's called basalt. I might be wrong. Was just not bright enough. It didn't reflect the sun bright enough to see it. It was just too small. Telescope for beginners, reasonable price. I would say a Dobsonian is always the way to go. Um, they move like this, up and down. They're long tubes. It's called a Dobsonian, a 6 inch or an 8 inch Dobsonian. Um, you manually search and you can see fantastic details on the moon, on the lunar surface. You can see Saturn's rings, the Great Red Spot on Jupiter, and you can see brighter galaxies. So a 6 and 8 inch Dobsonian is fantastic. So if you live under dark skies, that's a perfect spot to start. So that's what I would recommend. If not, if your budget isn't, a 6 inch to 8 inch Dobsonian can be anywhere from $300 to $500, even maybe a little bit more. Um, so you can look on the used market, which is fantastic. They're always being sold. But if not, something like a small 80 millimeter refractor or a 70 millimeter refractor is still pretty good. Life is Royale. No, we did not see it. It crashed apparently at 2:35, um, right in the middle where the horizon is, but we didn't see anything. We did not catch it. Yes, they have very accurate estimate of impacts. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, it was there was no delay. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It didn't miss. It if it was going to hit, it hit. No actual image of the event as far as I'm concerned. Somebody said they saw it on Twitter, but I'm not going to spread any false rumors. As far as I know, nobody has caught anything on said event. On said event. Melly, you're very welcome. If you have any other questions, let me know. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning here, so I'm probably going to be heading out soon. But again, I appreciate all of you guys for staying tuned. and watching and talking astronomy with you. I'm glad it's clear that I've been able to show you guys the lunar surface. Let's go back just for the last minute or two and take a look at some of these craters that we have yet to really look at. These are some of my favorites right here. These two. You can see like when it landed, the ejecta spread outwards. Brighten it up for you guys. The meteor shower on the 12th, probably not. Um, what is that? The Perseids? Am I wrong there? Um, if it's on the 12th, that's a new moon. It's going to be a new moon almost, so prime time to view a meteor shower. Get under dark skies on August 12th. You don't need binoculars, you don't need a telescope or anything. Just go to dark skies and just grab a lawn chair, grab some snacks, and look up. And you will see the Perseid meteor shower, I believe, and it's going to be. So, Dan, thank you for bringing that up. I don't think I'll be live streaming it. Here in Ohio, I'm not going to see anything really. Maybe a couple bright ones, but oh, Vladimir, you're still up, man. Were you able to catch anything? Because I didn't get anything here. The ETA was an hour and a half ago. It did not hit. Or it hit. I'm sorry. It definitely hit. We just didn't see it. Our telescope wasn't big enough, even though it's a 14-inch Schmidt screen. I think it's just too dim. Too dim to see. Tony McCoy, that's really cool. An 8-inch telescope is a perfect place to start. Try and look it up. Try and get that up and running, um, if you can, because if you get it working, depending on what kind of telescope it is, it's intimidating at first, um, but I'm sure there are tons of tutorials about your specific telescope on YouTube. So definitely get it up and running and take a look at the moon and Saturn. The planets are coming up in the next couple months, and it's prime solar system season. Dan doing things. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I don't do many videos on here. I run a YouTube channel for another, you know, for a different channel, and I don't have time to post much, but I thought I wanted to do a live stream tonight. It's been years since I've posted anything, so I think I want to start doing more live streams. Yeah, Christopher, that's what I'm saying. I did not expect 26,000 views. I'm super stoked about that. So that's just wild to me. I expected like 200, to be honest. I expected like 200 views. So, um, yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been really cool. Let's see. One last time. I don't want to leave you guys. Like I'm having a good time talking, enjoying the conversation. There's the lunar surface with some. Oh, it looks like we lost. We lost the feed again. We just keep losing the feed. We just keep losing the feed. I don't know who broke it. This is like the eighth time this has happened. I'm not too sure what's going on. Couldn't tell you. Let me see if we can get the moon on one more time. It's pretty cloudy, you guys. I don't see anything. Maybe the clouds are telling me to go to bed because it's 4 in the morning. Let's see. Tony Nagy, no, we didn't see. We saw the moon. We didn't see the impact. and I'm having trouble getting the. Yes, I was catching this one with. Well, it's a telescope lent to me from where I work because I was using it for testing some cameras, and some mounts. But I've been using it periodically for photographing the galaxies, and I thought because it's the biggest one I have, I would use it for this event. I'm trying to get SharpCap, the software that I use. Um, oh man. All right. Yeah, guys, the moon is. There's too many clouds. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I need to sleep and get some food. I am tired. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in. I had a great time. Unfortunately, we didn't see anything on the moon. We saw some awesome craters, and we looked, but we did not see the impact that SpaceX told us that we might see. But we looked, and more importantly, I was able to share the moon with you guys on a really freaking cool telescope. So with that, if you've enjoyed the live stream, go ahead and give me a sub, and maybe I'll do these more in the future. So thank you guys so much, and I hope